Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallab here from nothingwired.com, and I'm not very well today. Maybe it's a change of season. I have a little cough, but still I thought I would just share a quick note with you. And this has been on my mind for long to share with you. The 5 apps, and I really had to try hard to cut the number down to 5 so that I did not make the video too long. 5 apps that I install on my Android phone, and they never leave my phone because they are my lifeline. Now, when I say Android, it's not iOS or other devices. I said Android. I'll probably make another dedicated video for iOS or maybe even for Windows Phone. I don't know. But this one is for the Android guys, mainly because of 2 reasons. Number one is that the Android phones particularly come preloaded. Most of them come preloaded with the Google Android apps, and I regularly use something like the Chrome, Google Map, Drive, etc. And I do not want to include those in my 5 apps, otherwise the list will be too long. So I'm not including those. And number 2 is that my primary device is a Galaxy Note Edge, which is an Android device, and my secondary device, it keeps getting changed because I keep testing that SIM with my review devices. So presently I'm using the Galaxy A5 2016 edition. Before that I think it was LETV 1S, before that it was Zenfone Zoom, before that it was K4 Note, so long and so forth. But those are all Android devices, and most of them comes preloaded with the Google Android apps. So we are talking about 5 apps that I install on my Android device and then they never leave. So here are the list. So number 1 is Apple Music, or Wink Music for those who love Hindi songs. Now I mainly listen to Apple Music because I mostly listen to the metal, progressive metal, blues, jazz, and those kind of things, which I do not find much on Wink Music, the artists that I listen to. But those of you who listen to a lot of Indian songs, Hindi songs, or maybe even the regional songs, then Wink Music is a great choice. Now when I talked about these 2 apps, I'm talking about a premium subscription of this app, which cost I think roughly about 120 per month for each of these. I have both of these installed, but you are free to install any one of them depending on your budget. This particular membership will let you download the songs and listen to them offline, and that's what is important. Now why? It's because before I used to download the songs before any trip or whenever I go, and then I used to listen to those. Now there was a couple of occasions where I went on a long drive and I actually strived for a song, but then maybe I was in the middle of nowhere, so there was no network to download a song, or maybe I just had to fish around for that song, could not find it. I found a low quality, and after all, downloading straight away from a net is illegal. Both these services, Wink Music and Apple Music, have millions and millions of songs, and you can listen to them, you can download them in high quality, listen to them offline, and it's totally legal music as well. Number 2 is Amazon Cloud Drive. Now, unfortunately, you have to actually install 2 apps, but I'm counting it in one app class. And there are 2 apps. One is the Amazon Cloud Drive, another is the Amazon Photos. Now, the concept is mainly online backup. You need the Amazon Photos because you automatically want to upload your photos and videos online to your Amazon Cloud Drive, and you need the Cloud Drive to upload any other format except photos and videos. The unfortunate thing is right now with the Cloud Drive, it does not automatically upload. You have to upload any other file that you want to upload, but Amazon Photos automatically take the backup of your photos and videos, just like a Dropbox or Drive. Now why I do not use Dropbox or Drive, or maybe the Microsoft service, I forgot the name now. Why I use Amazon Cloud Drive is that it's a truly unlimited online backup system. You go to Dropbox, you go to Drive, you get what, 15 GB in a Drive, you get 2 GB in Dropbox. You pay I think about $10 a month, and you get 1 TB. But so that's roughly about $100 or $110 per year. Here with Amazon Cloud Drive, you pay $60 a year, which will come to I think close to about 4,000 Indian rupees. You do the math. $60, you can back up anything, unlimited storage. I have about 3.7 TB till the time I was using it. I think it's been almost about 2 years. So I just dump anything, and there is no restriction of any file format. You can just dump anything that you want. You can download them whenever you want, and with these particular apps you can download your photos and videos and other files as well, and of course automatically upload your photos and videos just like your Dropbox and Drive. App number 3 is Instagram. Well, now I used to have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and other social media apps as well before, but then over time I realized that they get really distracting. They eat up my RAM, they eat up my the battery life by syncing in the background, and I can also open them on the browser. So whenever I probably get a coffee break, I just open them in the browser and I check my notifications. But that's not with Instagram. Instagram is made in a way where you cannot upload the photos to a browser. You have to have an app. You upload the photo into the app. Plus, Instagram possibly has the biggest community of photo creativity sharing, and I love I love creating photos. I'm a photographer myself, and I love sharing my photos. And I've seen that in Instagram generally you have filters, you have so many filters, and people generally like to give that creative touch to their photos, and it's generally nice to look at all the photo stream over there. Plus, obviously, as I told you, it cannot be opened in browser, and I have to have Instagram, so I have to have the Instagram app on my Android phone. App number 4 is Microsoft OneNote. Now, you'd agree that all of us need that app with which we can quickly record our ideas, notes, sketches, and whatnot, and they should be available offline as well as they should be synced online so that we can access them from multiple devices. And why I prefer OneNote over some of the other similar services like, let's say, Evernote or Google Keep or Google Doc and so on and so forth, because the way OneNote organizes its notes. I used to use Evernote actually before, but then I started realizing that whenever I create a notebook, let's say traveling to Australia, and then I create different kind of notes, that let's say budgeting, places to see, and all the things that I need to remember, and let's say friends and whatever, all those notes, and whenever I open Evernote, all my notes are shown. But in OneNote, when I can actually go to the drop down, I can select a particular notebook that traveled to Australia, and it has the notes arranged in tab, which looks very nice to me. And then the other notes from the other notebooks kind of do not interfere there in that visibility, and I kind of work in that whole kind of, it's kind of a project. There are many project management apps as well, but they do not have even half of the features that OneNote provides. Plus, you can sketch in OneNote. Now, all of the things, actually Evernote and OneNote are very closely related. It's a very close fight. It's just that I love the way OneNote arranges the hierarchy of notes that I find on OneNote. So that's number 4 app that never leaves my Android phone. And number 5, guys, and possibly my personal favorite, is again a set of 2 apps actually, because they come close together, is Truecaller and TrueMessenger. Now, before I used to think they're stealing my identity, but right now they are so part of my daily life. They have helped me so much. They ease my life so much that I had to have them on my phone every time I use a new phone. If I get a call from an unknown number and if I'm connected, that's the only thing. You need to be connected, but then we're connected most of the time, right? And at that time, if an unknown number is calling, it'll automatically show me what number is calling. And even if I miss that call, this is a great thing. Even if I miss that call, if I have Truecaller, I can simply go to Truecaller's log, and if my phone is connected, it'll automatically show me who has called, even if I do not have that number on my phone. This has helped me immensely in avoiding marketing calls and in blocking marketing calls, plus in only getting the calls that I really need to take. That is very, very productive, and that's a 5-star app for me. A lot of people have a concern, or used to have concern, I don't know if they still have those, but even if they know your name and number, I've seen that there are so many places where I give my name and my number. Let's say when you're entering a building, you just write your number on the register. When you go to an office, you just simply write your name and register. You place your card there. So there are a lot of places where we distribute our numbers or our email IDs and our names. So I think just by giving this small data, if I'm getting such a convenient feature, then that's absolutely thumbs up. So then guys, these are my set of 5 apps that never leave my phone. I know I've just crossed the line. Instead of 5 there may be 7 apps, but 2 of those are like app sets and they have to come together so I can help. So the 5 apps that never leave my phone, I strongly suggest you try them. That will help ease your life greatly.